Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be a bit of a news roundup. There have been some important announcements made over the past few days since the update video I released. If you don't know what the update is, I'll link that video in the description. Update 5.3 comes out, I believe, Tuesday next week. But a bit of a news roundup isn't going to be the only thing in this video. This video is also going to contain a bit of a mini rant on how the remaining Battlefield community, and I want to emphasize the word remaining, doesn't seem to understand basic nerfs or why they happened, and they just really complain about useless shit. And their most recent complaint is, quite honestly, a gigantic fucking skill issue. But even more than a skill issue, it's really a lack of competency, and that's where the real problem lies. So, definitely a bit of a mix of a video, but hey, you know, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I also stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders. Drop my channel a follow, first link in the description. So, in terms of the little news that I wanted to get out of the way, DICE made a mention about controller aim issues and their further tuning of that issue, and hopefully they'll, you know, fix it for once, but you know, that's unrealistic. We'll receive more detail about that in September, and I certainly hope that this also coincides with mouse fixes as well, in terms of the mouse aiming issue, but, you know, it's probably a brutal and unrealistic expectation, and I should really just be quiet and not get any of my hopes up. In terms of the other thing I wanted to get out of the way, the balance pass that was hinted by DICE, I don't know if maybe some of you don't know about this, they hinted at a engineer balance pass. It's currently set for Season 6, and Total FPS, who is a community manager for Battlefield 2042, stated that there are more than just a few little aspect changes to the engineer class. It's actually a pretty substantial change that'll be coming for Season 6. Hopefully, that'll quell some of the complaints about some of the changes regarding engineer and their ineffectiveness, and people don't like the specialist available to them, even though, you know, Liss is an engineer, and Liss is, like, fundamentally completely broken and overpowered, but, you know, whatever. I guess a unlimited ammo TV missile is not broken in the eyes of this remaining Battlefield community, which is, you know, that's just kind of unbelievable. But now on to what I bet a lot of you were waiting for, the miniature rant that I will include in this video. As some of you know, Update 5.3 is coming out next week, and within Update 5.3, there was a extremely minuscule nerf directed towards the RPG and the recoilless rifle's projectile speed. They nerfed the projectile speed by 17%, which is, again, completely negligible. But apparently, the community had a complete and utter whiny little bitch fest temper tantrum on Reddit and Twitter and Discord and in my YouTube comments. And I'm just gonna lay down the fucking law here, alright? This minuscule and largely negligible nerf to the projectile velocity of the RPG and the recoilless rifle was long overdue. The recoilless rifle in its current state is essentially just a free hit from most distances. The scope on it is incredibly easy to read and allows you to consistently hit shots from even 400, 500 meters with absolute ease. And I can speak from first-hand experience playing in the vehicles in 2042, and also first-hand experience in playing in the vehicles in Battlefield 3, 4, 1, whatever have you. I get hit way more across way farther distances in Battlefield 2042 than any other Battlefield game. And those of you that played Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 know that it took skill. It took time to learn how to hit those far shots with the SMAW, with the RPG, because first of all, there wasn't a scope with marked distances that told you exactly where to aim, and the velocity was significantly slower, which means that it took more skill to understand how to lead that shot. And this is where I segue into community competency, understanding the reasons for nerfs, rationalizing, okay, realistically, was this nerf good? Why or why not? You know, the whole 9 yards. And that's where the Battlefield community fails just catastrophically. It is just fucking sad. You read some of the Reddit comments regarding this nerf, and you would have thought that they would have removed the recoilless rifle from the game. You would have thought they would have nerfed it to make the recoilless rifle do 0.1 damage. They're talking about a 17% velocity nerf, which, by the way, even after the nerf, the recoilless rifle and the RPG will still have faster velocity than even the SMAW from Battlefield 4. So it's still easier to use, and yet these people are acting like it's the end of the fucking world. I mean, just listen to some of these comments. Ha ha ha, yeah, it takes like 5 or 6 shots. By the time I hit the tank 4 times, I fucking die anyway. Why do you expect to solo a tank from that distance? Why are you consistently shooting the tank in the front or side armor? You fucking shitter, right? Why do you expect to snipe a tank from that far away and not consistently die? See, these are the type of people that are just garbage players that have no understanding of even how to play the game, and when a minuscule nerf such as this comes around, here they are complaining on the subreddit. Here they are getting circle jerked in the comment section. But they all have no idea what they're talking about. And when I read a lot of these comments on this Reddit post, and I'll link the Reddit post in the description, you can scroll through it, make the decision for yourself, I genuinely think that a lot of these people commenting in this, they want to be able to like two-shot a tank from unbelievable distance. They honestly think that they should be able to do that because the tank can one-shot them. Well, I got news for you. That's not how game balance works. That's not how any of the previous Battlefield games worked. Okay, the only way you could two-shot a tank with an RPG in previous games was if you hit 2 perfectly square rear-end shots. And yes, if you hit those shots, the tank deserves to die. But if you're spamming shots into the front armor of a tank from some crazy distance, and then the tank finally one-shots you, and you're gonna have the audacity to come on this subreddit and fucking complain about it, you are dog shit at video games. You're just terrible, okay? If I have to read one more sentence like this, I'm gonna lose my brain cells. They're all gonna die all at once. And with that, I suppose I'll conclude that miniature rant. But I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to convey with that sort of miniature rant there, okay? I genuinely think that the remaining Battlefield community, and by remaining, I'm not saying all people, I'm saying like a large portion of the remaining Battlefield community, they just don't seem to understand the reason or the legitimacy for some of these changes. You know, I don't often defend DICE, but I will absolutely defend DICE on this specific nerf. It was needed, it was the correct decision, and if you want to cry about it, it's honestly a skill issue. That's what it is. It's still going to be very easy to hit shots with a recoilless rifle. It genuinely is. And with that, I will conclude this video. I was reading way too many stupid comments over the weekend, and I just had to get this particular opinion off of my chest. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Follow my Twitch stream. I stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders, and I'm going to see you guys later.
Did Liz just shoot at us? No, it can't be true.
Believe it. Fact, non-fiction. Oh, what the fuck? You hit me.
We got an insurgent with an RPG right there on the ground. Thank you.
A moderate rebel.